our Sunday, Easter Sunday tournament. You guys are going to be in store for our championship match. These two teams won during the week to advance to the finals today. All right, the teams are making their way over here in front of the pavilion now. Our Citizens First team, our Galaxy Home Solutions team. Thank you, Clark. All right, now for player introductions. Let's start first with the team in white, the Citizens First team. Playing in the number 1 position is Midge Ellison. Playing in the number 2 is going to be Mr. Jim Parr. Playing in the number 3 position is going to be Alfredo Guireno. And playing in the back position, the anchor of the team, Mr. Alan Martinez. All right, now in the blue jerseys, playing in the number 1 position is Paul Wadsworth. Playing in the number 2 position is going to be Paige McCabe. And playing in the 3 position, the babyface himself, Mr. Nick Johnson. And playing the anchor, it's going to be Mr. Francisco Bilbao. Our 2 mounted umpires are Christian Vasquez and Brian Pritchard. We have someone to throw the ball in over here down front, please. Brian and Christian. We have someone to throw the ball in front, please. One more round of applause. We're going to get ready to start this match. Our Easter Sunday 8-goal. Alana, I do apologize. Well done, Alana. All right, here we go. We are underway. McCabe tries to get the ball. Now here comes Ellison. She leaves it for Martinez. Martinez is going to try to get past Bilbao. Martinez is going to try to get this ball down and put the first goal on the board. Martinez out of midair. He's got the ball. He's under control. McCabe comes in to slow him down a little bit. And that allows Bilbao to come in behind. Now Martinez shoots. There's our flagger with the high flag. We have our first goal of the match by Alan Martinez with 5 field or sun or moon or wind or anything of such. So Citizens First is going to be going towards that scoreboard in Galaxy, towards the softball fields. That was Nick Johnson. Johnson comes out, pops it up in the air. He's going to have to wait for it to settle down. And now Martinez comes in. And Nick Johnson steals it away from Martinez, goes to the near side. The near side is the left side of the pony, and the off side is the right side of the pony that Bilbao just took that on. And now taking it out of the goal mouth was Jim Parr, but we have a whistle. Nick Johnson tees the ball up, looks up the field. He's going for it. Nick Johnson puts a mallet on it. Nicely done. And McCabe comes in, takes the pass from Nick Johnson, but she gets hooked off the play right there by Alfredo. And now it's going to be backed out of the goal mouth by Martinez right over to Alfredo. Alfredo's going to pick it up on the fly. Nicely done right here. Now he puts a shot up the field, but it bounces off a pony right there and allows Nick Johnson to come in and back it. Stopping first, though, is going to be Alfredo. They're right here in front of the pavilion. You all know what to do. When they're down in front, you cheer them on, and we have a whistle. Bilbao, line drives it, but it's knocked out of the air by Martinez. Well done right there by Alan Martinez, but now it's going to be back by Paige McCabe. Now it's going to be picked up by Alfredo. But now here comes Wadsworth, Paul Wadsworth with a nice back shot right over to Bilbao. And now we have an umpire's whistle. Francisco Bilbao shoots and scores. Goal. Umpire puts the ball back into play. And coming out of that throw-in, it's going to be Bilbao. Bilbao, he's got a player breaking free for the goal, and this is Johnson, but he's being chased down there by Martinez. That goes off the heel of his mallet. Now it's back there by Alfredo. Jim Parr comes through, and it's picked up by Bilbao. Francisco Bilbao shoots. Martinez is in the goal mouth. Knocks it down, but Bilbao puts it through. To the middle, switch ends once again, and Galaxy coming out on fire. Puts 3 on the board in this first chucker so far. Ball bounces out of that throw-in to Jim Parr. Jim Parr puts it right out to Martinez. But that goes off the heel of his mount. Jim Parr picks it right back up again. Puts it up to Martinez on the near side, the left side of the pony. Now he goes to the offside cut shot, but it's knocked down by Francisco Bilbao and goes over the end line, wide of the goal. 1 minute, 40 seconds, 1:40. Nick Johnson puts a nice long shot up the field, but there's no one out there right yet for his team, so here comes Alfredo. Alfredo for the Citizens first team comes in, picks up that loose ball, running the loop around everybody. And now here comes Jim Parr. Jim Parr with a shot on goal, but that ball looks like it might make it off the end of the field. No, it's still on the field of play, so Nick Johnson's going to have to play it. Nick Johnson with the ball now. And Jim Parr is coming in, going to put the pressure on him. Nick loses that ball behind him, but following up the play nicely is Paul Wadsworth. Well done by Paul. Puts the pass right up to Bilbao. Francisco Bilbao picks it up. Oh, that ball takes a hop over his mount. Now McCabe comes through on the near side. Jim Parr's right there with the back shot. But everyone's kind of run away. Now that allows Nick Johnson to get that loose ball. 40 seconds. 40 seconds. Nick's got all his players going forward, puts a nice grass burner up the field. Jim Parr knocks it down a little bit, and now Paige McCabe picks it up on the near side. And Bilbao, once again, jumping on the loose ball. Francisco Bilbao, gets knocked down in the goal mouth. And Martinez clears it out of the goal mouth. And they're going the other direction. That was a 30-second horn, just went off. That was 30 seconds left in this chucker. Allen knows he's got to get up that far end quickly. He has time. We're down to 10 seconds. Oh, the ball takes a bad hop. And now Alfredo's right there. It's down to 5. Midge is coming in. Midge Ellison takes a shot. There's the horn that ends the first chucker right in the goal mouth. Let's give a round of applause for our Polo cheerleaders. All right, we're going to start this chucker right where that chucker ended. So, Citizens first, try and take advantage of the short end of the field, but not able to. Well, the ball takes a bad hop and bounces right back to Bilbao. They're making their way over in front of the pavilion. You all know what to do. When they're in front of the pavilion, you need to cheer them on. Now, Jim Parr with a back shot right there, but the only one there right now is going to be Nick Johnson. Jim Parr is coming in and put the pressure on him, so Nick releases it across the field to McCabe. Paige McCabe coming in now. She's going to slow down, get this ball going back north and south. Now, McCabe still with the ball. She puts it out just a little too far in front of her. And now we have an umpire's whistle. Like Citizens is putting themselves right in the goal mouth. Bilbao puts it up where nobody can defend it. But the wind may have taken that ball a little bit wide right. So 5 minutes, 30 seconds, 5:30. Here's Alfredo. He pops it up in the air. Bilbao comes in, tries to hook his mallet right there, but Alfredo works through it. Now Nick Johnson tries to come in and hook his mallet, but Alfredo works through that one as well. Now Alfredo's out on the fast pony, puts a nice pass up to Jim Parr. Now Alfredo jumps back on the loose ball. He's down to the 60. He takes his shot, next shot, but it's going to go just wide right. So we're going to have a knock-in for Galaxy. This is Nick Johnson bringing it in off the end line.
Years of other announcers bringing it that
I put a new one on my calculations. All right, pass from Nick Johnson up to Paul Wadsworth right here in front of the pavilion, and Midge Ellison doing a great job right there. And like I mentioned earlier, it's perfectly legal to bump or ride a player off like McCabe is doing to Allen right there. You just have to stay right there on the same side and shoulder to shoulder. Now here comes Allen. He's got to use this ball and take off running. Well done right there. Martinez going across the field, does not get connection. And now McCabe with a back shot. Well done right there. Slows that momentum down. And now Alfredo reaches back. Nick Johnson tries to come in, snake it away from him. Not able to. Now Bilbao intercepts it. Nicely done. And now an umpire's whistle. Here at the Villages Polo Club. Nick. This time he taps it once. Now he's going to go for the big shot. It pops up in the air, but he does not make it to his player. No, this is Bilbao. We have an umpire's whistle. He's going to take over possession. This is Martinez. Allen Martinez with the ball. Allen. Nice grasp burner trying to get it up to one of his front players, and Jim Parr jumps on that loose ball. Jim Parr taking this ball forward, picks it up on the bounce, but right there's McCabe. She slows it down a little bit, and then Midge Ellison jumps on the loose ball. Midge Ellison taking this one towards the goal. Midge Ellison right in front of the goal mouth, but just wide right. Excellent effort there by the Citizens team. 3 minutes, 13 seconds, 3:13. This is knock-in for Galaxy. Nick Johnson launches one way up the field. We have a horse race between Martinez and Bilbao. And it's going to be won by Martinez. He takes it forward, but now Bilbao comes in, takes it back away from him. And now Bilbao still in control of the ball. He's going to leave it there. And now he's got Wadsworth coming down the line. Now he's got Alfredo with a back shot across the field. Now this is going to be a back shot on the near side by Nick Johnson, but it's going to be another back shot right here. Umpire's whistle stops the clock with 2 minutes. Bilbao puts it up where nobody can defend it. Through the goal, Francisco. Back to the middle we go. Once again, they switch ends. Ball pops out. And that's going to allow Alfredo to get a back shot off. And it goes right to Allen Martinez. Allen. Now McCabe with a little back shot, but it's picked up there on the near side by Jim Parr. Jim Parr once again on the near side. That ball's up against the boards. Please make sure you pay attention on the boards. Nice job right there by Nick Johnson to steal it away. Knocks it out, and then Bilbao picks it up on the fly. You'll see McCabe trying to keep Allen away. Nicely done by McCabe. And now Bilbao. That ball pops up in the air. He's going to try to pick it up on the bounce. Alfredo gets a little bit of a mallet on it. Now the next one coming down the line is going to be Midge Ellison. Nicely done by Midge. Backs it out of danger right over to Allen Martinez. And now Allen's going to be going the other direction. Allen puts a nice pass up the field, but right there's Wadsworth. Nicely done there. At least he slows him down a little bit. Slows the momentum down, but Jim Parr picks it back up. Jim Parr's down to the 60-yard line. A nice approach shot. That ball could go, and Paul Wadsworth backs it out of the goal in the nick of time. Well done. And now Nick Johnson picks it up. They're way over there in that far corner, and we're down to 45 seconds. And it goes over the end line, out of play. Malibu. Allen puts it up where no one can defend it, but that ball's going to go wide right. See the bridle, give the horse a bath, probably give it some cookies, maybe even put a blanket on it when it's finished. This is going to be Nick Johnson. Nick riding F1. Puts a pass across the field nicely right there to McCabe. Paige McCabe picks it up and goes off the heel of her mallet. Now it was back right there. Here comes Jim Parr. Jim Parr picks up the loose ball, carrying this ball. Now he tries to back it back to Martinez. Nicely done. But right there was an umpire's whistle. Now he approaches, he swings, he hits. And it goes between the uprights. They cut the deficit to 2 goals now. That's goal. Ball's thrown back in. Matches are won or lost on these throw-ins. If you can win the throw-in and get the ball out in possession and try to get to your end quick, you don't have to go through all the players, and this is what Martinez is doing. He didn't have to go through all the players so far. Martinez, though, is going to slow down. McCabe comes in, gets a little back shot. Then it's picked up there by Midge Ellison. Midge with a nice shot forward, but then Bilbao backs it out of the goal mouth. And now here comes McCabe. She gets hooked off the play right there by Martinez. Allen's going to try to walk this one back towards the goal. He's zigging, he's zagging, he's shooting. It's a goal for Allen Martinez. Goal. One goal separating these two fine teams prior to halftime. And Nick Johnson comes out, clears the ball up the field, but Allen Martinez intercepts, takes the ball forward. Now he's going to do a little back shot right over to himself. Well done. Allen now picks the line back up. Allen tries to get around Nick. He's able to get around Nick Johnson. And now Allen lofts one way up the field, out in front, into space. And Jim Parr is out there in the open area. Jim Parr gets a mallet on it nicely. Bill Bow's chasing him down. But Jim Parr with it. Oh, that one goes off the heel of his mallet. And now Allen Martinez on the near side and bounces it off the goal post. What a goal by Allen Martinez right there. Wow. Go. We are tied up now. 4 goals apiece. And now Jim Parr comes out with it. Now he's going to have to back this one. And now here comes Midge Ellison, and the umpire's whistle stops the clock. Bilbao, line drive. Wadsworth tries to knock it down. He does knock it down, but it does go over the end line for a knock-in for Citizens first. Umpire calls play. Alfredo. Oh, this ball pops up over the heel of his mallet, but he's able to stop and turn. Now he backs it. But here comes Nick Johnson into the play on the near side. Well done. Backs it right over. And now that's backed a little bit further along by Bilbao. Right over to McCabe. Paige McCabe with an opportunity right in front of the goal. Paige McCabe knocks it between the uprights for goal. Paige. Goal number 5 up on the board. And now Galaxy with a 1-goal lead, but Martinez comes out with the ball. And it goes off the heel of his mallet. And now, right here in front of the grandstands, right in front of the pavilion, Nick Johnson takes over possession. He loops around. He's trying to get Jim Parr to look one way. Now Nick Johnson clears the ball up the field. And now we have a whistle. Here comes Martinez. Allen brings the ball in. Now, he's going to get past one Galaxy player, but Bilbao gets a hook on the mallet. And now here comes Alfredo. He puts another shot up the field, but right there's Bilbao. He backs it. And now here comes Nick Johnson. Nick clears the ball out of the danger zone. First one to stop and turn is going to be McCabe. Paige McCabe with the ball, carries that ball up the field, but it goes off the heel of her mallet. And now, Alfredo. Alfredo's got an opportunity. He's down to the 30. Alfredo Guerrero. Oh, the ball takes a bad out. Midge Ellison fouls up the play. And Nick, in the nick of time, backs it out of the goal mouth for the Galaxy team. And now Wadsworth gets a mallet on it, but now that ball's going right back towards the goal. And Allen Martinez is coming through, and he slams it through the uprights for goal number 5. Ties the game back up at 5 goals apiece with 30. That's it. It could be 0-0 or 5-5. It's all the same. Ball's in play. And now Martinez finds his mallet. Allen puts a little shot right over to Alfredo. Doesn't hit it too hard. And now Alfredo tries to get the ball up the field. Unable to. And now it's intercepted there by Nick Johnson. Nick puts the brakes on. Nick riding a horse called Pizza Slice. Puts a pass up the field to Paige McCabe. McCabe with the ball now. McCabe. Now Allen Martinez comes in, steals it away. Allen slows it down. Now he's going to hit it way up over everyone's head out into space. And Jim Parr is out there in the open. Picks it up. Be able to reach back, picks it up on the bounce, now goes to the near side, but here comes Nick Johnson in. And now here comes Wadsworth in, and we have an umpire's whistle. Allen takes one swing, puts it between the uprights, and we're at 6-5 now. Citizens on top. Once again, they switch ends. Ball goes in, and it's going to be picked up by Bilbao. Francisco Bilbao puts his shot out in the open space, and McCabe is out there at the 60. Gets a mallet on it. It's still rolling towards her goal, but here comes Martinez. Alan Martinez with the ball. He's going to zig past Bilbao, and now here comes Martinez. Martinez is coming up the field. He's going to get near midfield. Hits the brakes and slows down. He probably just wants to say hello to all the fans right there. Now he's looping back around and going the other direction. Come over, said hello, and now he's going the other direction. Martinez. He voids the hook there from Nick Johnson. Now Paul Wadsworth tries to back it, not able to. And here comes Bilbao. Bilbao backs it, but it's knocked down there by Midge Ellison, but then Nick Johnson picks it up, and umpire's whistle. Martinez, penalty 5. Taps it once, taps it twice. Now, he runs with it, but he leaves it behind, and Alfredo's right there to back it. And now it's going to be picked up by Martinez on the near side with the go-go gadget arm. Now Jim Parr with a near side shot towards the goal. Then Alan Martinez shoots, but it goes over the end line. And we'll have a knock-in for the Galaxy. Nick Johnson brings it off the end line, puts it over to Bilbao. Now Bilbao's going to go ahead and put the ball right back up. Unfortunately, it bounces off a pony right there, but McCabe is right there to clear the ball back up the field to Nick Johnson. Nick Johnson now with the ball. Nick takes it forward, does a little neck shot towards, angles it towards the goal. I believe that ball is going to make it over the end line, so we're going to have a knock-in right there. Citizens. Umpire calls play. Alfredo puts it across the goal. And the only one over there is going to be Alan Martinez. Alan slams on the brakes. Nick Johnson comes in, puts the pressure on. Martinez with the ball, trying to get a leg up on Nick. Martinez, we have a horse race between Nick Johnson and Alan Martinez. They're both going at it here, and Martinez is still with the ball. Nick Johnson tries to hook his mallet, and now Nick, oh, that ball makes it through the goal. Citizens changing up their strategy a little bit in this second half. Come out and put 2 on the board. Bilbao clears the ball up the field nicely, but it's going to be Alfredo coming in. Alfredo backs it out with angle. Nicely done. And now we have a whistle. All right, ball's in play. Allen takes it out of that throw-in. He just jumped on Blue Agave, so that horse was a little bit fresher than the rest. He is off to the races. Allen, oh, it goes off. He tries to reach back. He's not able to, and Bilbao clears it out and slows down that momentum, and now it's going to be picked up by Nick Johnson. Nick Johnson with the ball is going to take this ball and slam it up the field as far as he can. But Alfredo is right there to come in and back it for the Citizens' turn to stop that momentum. Allen comes through to pick it up on the near side. Allen and Page come together. Martinez wins the bump, and now he wins the ball, and Martinez has an opportunity to put another goal on the board. That ball's down to the 30. You see Alfredo taking Page away, and Allen walks this one between the uprights for goal number 8. Eight to 5 is our score. Ball's in play. Alfredo taps it out. Alfredo still with the ball. Nick Johnson comes in. He leaves it there. And Alan Martinez picks the ball up. He's trying to run past everyone. Oh, unfortunately, it bounces up over the boards. That will be a souvenir. Please don't go grab it yet. Wait till the players leave that area. Thank you. It's over possession. Nick Johnson puts a nice shot up the field. McCabe reaches back and picks it up. Nicely done right there. Paige McCabe now with the ball, taking this one towards the goal. Bilbao puts it up. That bounces off a pony's foot right there. And that allows Martinez to come in and pick it up. Alan Martinez with the ball, taking it forward. Oh, it goes up over his mallet. Unfortunate right there. And now here comes Francisco Bilbao. Bilbao with the ball, trying to get past Allen. He leaves it there. And now this is going to be Nick Johnson. Nick's got all his players forward, puts it pass right over to McCabe. Well done. Now McCabe with this ball. And now Bilbao picks the ball up. Francisco Bilbao with the ball, trying to get clear of all the people in order to take a shot. Now we have an umpire's whistle. Bilbao puts it between the uprights. Cuts that deficit now down to 2 goals. Puts number 6 on the board for the Galaxy. All right, ball's getting back in play. Alfredo comes out with the ball. Nick Johnson comes in, tries to steal it away. Not able to. And now Alfredo takes his ball. Wadsworth gets a hook on his mallet, but Alfredo still able to clear the ball up towards the goal. That ball's going. Can Jim Park keep it on the field of play? No, he cannot. It goes over the end line, so we're going to have a knock-in for Galaxy. And it's 50 seconds. Umpire calls play. This one goes a little bit astray on Nick, but he's able to Bilbao to pick it up, and now it goes right to McCabe. McCabe. Okay. Here comes Alan Martinez. Alan backs it, trying to get it to Jim Parr, but the first one there is going to be Nick Johnson. Nick with a little back shot right over to Alfredo. And an umpire's whistle. 3 minutes, 23 seconds, and Nick Johnson launches one way up past midfield. This is going to be McCabe. McCabe comes in, slows down. Wadsworth's trying to take Alfredo away from the ball. Now McCabe digs it off the boards. Bilbao comes in, picks it off the boards as well. Francisco Bilbao with an opportunity now. Goes with a shot up towards the goal, trying to get it to one of his players. The ball's sitting right up there, and it's going to be backed by Midge Ellison, and then backed by Alfredo. And now here comes Bilbao to pick up the loose ball. And Bilbao's going to have an opportunity in front of the goal, and it goes between the uprights for goal number 7, Francisco Bilbao. All right, ball's back in play. Alfredo winning another throw-in. Tony kicks it out. Once again, penalty for 60 yards, defended goal. Allen puts it up, wide right. Umpire calls play. Nick Johnson brings it in off the end line. Right, no check. Nick lofts it up over everyone's head, but there's no one out there right yet for his team. 1:30, 1 minute, 30 seconds. This one's backed by Alfredo. And now it's going to be picked up by Martinez. Allen, he avoids the hook there from Wadsworth. Now umpire's whistle. Opportunity to increase their lead to 2 goals. Allen approaches. And it goes wide right. So we'll have a knock for Galaxy. We're at 1 minute and 5 seconds. 1:05 left in the frantic 5th. Johnson puts it way up the field, trying to get it up to one of his teammates. And now it's going to be picked up by Bilbao. Francisco Bilbao is going to let it bounce off the boards right there. Now here comes McCabe. She's not able to dig it off the boards, but right there's Nick Johnson. Nick right in front of his fan club over there. The Babyface Fan Club. All right, here comes Johnson. He still has it. He gets around Jim Parr, and now he's trying to get around Alfredo. And now they neutralize each other, and Jim Parr gets a back shot. First one to stop and turn, though, is going to be Bilbao. Bilbao backs this one back towards his goal. And now here comes McCabe. She gets a hook on the mallet nicely. And now we have an umpire's whistle. Bilbao shoots, scores. That ends our frantic fifth with the score tied at 8 goals apiece now. Good luck to both teams. This time the throw-in's won by Galaxy. Well done this time. Here comes Bilbao. He puts the pass out to McCabe. Paige McCabe is going to try to avoid the hook by Martinez, and Martinez comes in with a near side back shot. Now it's going to be picked up by Nick Johnson. Johnson sits, puts it up over everyone's head, between the uprights, babyface Nick Johnson. Plenty of time. And McCabe takes this one out of the throw-in. Well done, but now Martinez comes in, tries to get a hook on her mallet, but not able to. McCabe puts a little angle shot on that one. And now here comes Wadsworth and Alfredo. They come in. Here comes Jim Parr. That ball bounces forward, and Bilbao picks it up. Bilbao, oh, it takes a bad hop on him, and Alfredo clears it out of the goal mouth. Alfredo Reno with the ball coming out of the goal mouth. But here comes McCabe. McCabe nicely done on the near side. Backs it back towards her goal. But now it's going to be Martinez. Martinez now tries to clear the ball up the field. Doesn't get a complete hit on it, and McCabe comes through with a little back shot. Now intercepted there, and an umpire's whistle. Umpire calls play. Martinez taps it once, taps it a second time, taps it a third time. Now Bilbao's able to come in and put a bump on him. Well done right there, but Alfredo was right there in the rumble seat to pick up the loose ball. Now it's knocked down by Bilbao, and Bilbao has an opportunity. You'll see Nick Johnson keeping Parr away, but look at Alfredo chasing him down. Alfredo's on a fast pony, but what a shot by Bilbao. That ball is rolling. And now it is going to be backed out of the goal by Jim Parr. And now it's going to be Nick Johnson with the Lord Lyle back shot towards the goal, but it's knocked down. And Jim Parr once again clears it. Then it's back through the goal by Francisco Bilbao. Difference now, but there's still time. We are down to 3 minutes, 55 seconds. And Midge Ellison comes out of that throw-in with the ball. Well done by Midge Ellison, but this time McCabe puts her on her hip and does a back shot. Nicely done. Slows down the momentum. But Martinez is right there. See Jim is all over Nick. Now he's all over Frankie. Now, Nick Johnson tries to come in to steal it, but he's not able to. And Martinez gets past a couple of the players, but Bilbao comes through. Now Martinez comes back, and we have an umpire's whistle. This is Nick Johnson. But Citizens is going to have to steal this away as quick as possible. Nick Johnson puts it across the field, and Jim Parr's right there to slow him down. Jim Parr has been everywhere today on Nick Johnson. And now, nice little lofted shot by Nick Johnson up the field, and McCabe comes through with a little half shot, and now Alfredo backs it. Jim Parr's going to take it forward, right over to Martinez. And now Allen with the ball. He backs it right over to Alfredo. Alfredo with the ball took a bad hop on him. And now Bilbao comes through. And now Francisco Bilbao is off to the races. Allen's trying to chase him down. Bilbao is right there. He's going to tap it one more time between the uprights for goal number 11. All right, ball's back in play. It pops out of the throw. Now Martinez has it. Allen, he's got two players coming towards him. He tries to get around him, but he's not able to, and Nick Johnson steals it away. Nick Johnson now with the ball, takes it across the field. Nick Johnson, here comes Jim Parr, and we have a whistle. Allen, he's going for it, puts a nice long lofted shot up there, and Alfredo's going to come in. Alfredo's going to put the brakes on. Allows Nick Johnson to go by, but Nick Johnson stops on a dime too. Alfredo takes a shot at the goal, but it bounces off a pony. Paul Wadsworth's right there. Now Alfredo shoots on goal. That ball's rolling. And Paige McCabe backs it out in the nick of time. And now here comes Nick Johnson. Nick looking which way he wants to go. Now he's going to clear the ball over near the boards, and Bilbao's just going to get him out on it as well. They know the clock is ticking down. They just need to kill as much time as possible. McCabe comes in now. She's going to pick up the loose ball. Tries to get away from Martinez right there. Now Wadsworth comes in, puts the ball up the field for his team. And now Allen with a back shot back towards his goal. And now that's going to be Paige McCabe. Steals it away. And now Alfredo with a back shot back towards the goal. And now this is going to be Allen Martinez. Martinez is going to walk this one towards the goal. Allen puts it through the uprights, over on top of his trailer with number 9. That's the 30-second horn. The players will make their way back to the middle. We play out the final 30. A couple of players looks like they're going to change this rule this year. So they finish the full 30 seconds. The ball's in play. And that's the final horn. With the final score, Galaxy 11, Citizens 9. Umpires, Christian Vasquez and Brian Pritchard. Thank you, gentlemen. Once again, we still have a lot that's got to go on today. We have trophies, we got the Easter Bunny, we got the Southern Belle and Bows, we got lots of things happening. Today was played in the first chukker and the sixth chukker by Francisco Bilbao. So we're going to do the trophy, best playing pony first. You got to play Vanna. Tori, you got to play Vanna White. You got to hand the trophy out. So once again, Kayla, 6-year-old mare, played by Francisco Bilbao in the first and sixth chukker today. So let's give the pony a round of applause. If you want to come out on the field, you're more welcome to come out here now. That way he can take this pony back to the barn now. You got a picture, right? Okay, we got the picture. All right, now we get both teams up on the podium. Let's give both teams another round of applause. They're going to make their way up to the podium now. We will be missing one player. Jim had an emergency he had to run away to real quick. So Jim is not here right now. But once again, coming up today on the team that just came up a little bit short was Citizens first. Playing in the number 1 was Midge Ellison. Playing in the number 2 was Jim Carr, but playing in the 3 position was Alfredo Guidreno. And playing the back position was Alan Martinez. And now for the Galaxy team, playing in the number 1 position was Paul Wadsworth. Playing in the number 2 position was Paige McCabe. Playing in the number 3 position was Nick Johnson. And playing in the back position was Francisco Bilbao. So you need a picture with all them guys. And then once we did the best playing pony. Now for the MVP. This player had to mark numerous players throughout the day, and it was keeping them away from the ball numerous times. Not best playing pony, but MVP today was Paul Wadsworth. You gotta stay close to him and get a picture. Paul, step up front with Tori right there. Yeah, they will all come down here in a minute. They can sign all the balls you like, so. But once again, thank you all for coming out today. Happy Easter to everybody. Welcome once again to the Villages Polo Club. I want to thank everyone for coming out. We have the Easter egg hunt, the Easter Bunny, Southern Belles and Bows. Thank you to them. It was an absolutely awesome day. The weather's been great. If you'd like to get an autograph from any of these players, they'll be right here. Keith, you have all the pictures you need? You don't need another picture of Galaxy? You got them all. All right. Once again, thank you everyone for coming out. Our next polo match will be Friday at 3 o'clock. I'm going to go turn everything off. Once again, I want to thank everyone for coming out today. It's been an absolutely gorgeous day. Easter Sunday.